Hello and welcome. Today I'd like to have a look at this Casio digital watch. This is a vintage watch from the late 1990s, and today I'm going to have a quick look at it, some of its functions, and it is the Casio W-729 with the very nice electroluminescence backlight, which was all too popular back in the day. So it is a 5-button watch, has 2 buttons on the face, top and bottom, 2 on the left hand side there and 1 on the right hand side. They're just stainless steel case back, a unique watch. This one is in pretty rough condition. You can see that the case has faded in parts, but the case back is quite tidy, and you can see there it has all the information there with the model and the module number. There it is. This has the blue bezel, and you can see also it does have an acrylic crystal. See, it's rubbing off there some of the plastic. It starts to fade and become rather worn looking, but never mind, it still works. So without further ado, let's put it on the wrist and have a quick wrist shot. There it is. My wrist, it is fairly comfortable and very light. Speaking of weight, let's weigh it and see exactly how heavy it is. And if we put it on the scales, it's coming in at 35 grams. 35.62 grams. Nice and light. Easy to wear. No dramas whatsoever. Now if we look at the dimensions, the case diameter is 40 millimeters. Just over 40 millimeters in diameter. You can see it there in black and white. And the lug to lug is about 42.8 millimeters there. And the thickness comes in at 13, I think it's 13 or 14 millimeters. There it is, 13 millimeters. Beautiful. So they're the dimensions in case you were looking. Now let's get close and have a look at some of the functions. Straight away you can see up the top we have some animation happening right up the top there, and it kind of moves along with the top animation graphical display moving every second, and after 10 seconds have elapsed the bottom animation starts to move as well. So that's nifty. Something interesting. There's your electroluminescence EL backlight. It's quite nice, and it displays the entire face of the watch for fantastic nighttime viewing or in low light conditions. It's an interesting little watch, this one. We're going to get into some of the features next, and we're going to have a look at a very unique feature that this watch does have. So starting with the mode button on the bottom left, we hit it once and we go straight into the countdown timer. Another press of that very same button will take us across to the stopwatch, which does have a unique feature. Moving along from there, you have the alarm function and of course dual time, which gives you an alternate time zone. So it's very convenient and useful if you'd like to keep track of a different time zone. So from the countdown timer mode, we'll push the button again to go into the stopwatch. And this is where things get slightly interesting, because what we have here is you have a stopwatch delay function and an elapsed time function. So what we'll do, to set that up, you push the adjust button, and there you can adjust the signal. Actual stopwatch will go off. I've got it here at 15 seconds, so after the stopwatch has reached 15 seconds, an alarm will sound, giving you an audio warning to let you know that the time has passed on the stopwatch, which is handy if you're running a race or you want to hold your breath underwater or do something like that. And of course, if you hit this button up the top right, there you put it into delay mode, and that will give you a 5-second delay before it starts. And if we push that button there, you can hear that it's counting down 5 seconds before the stopwatch starts. Isn't that brilliant? And you'll also hear, once it reaches 15 seconds, another alarm will notify you that that time has elapsed. And there it goes now. So that's quite an interesting little feature, and I think it would be very handy for some people. Okay, so we'll stop that. That's some of the main functions on this watch. Now, there were other styles of this very same watch that did come out. I do believe there was one with a steel bracelet, all steel grey colour scheme. That's quite a nice option. and there was a blue one obviously with a matching bracelet. And as per usual with Casio, they try to offer different colours and different options when they do release a new model. And I think this is quite a nice looking watch, and I do particularly like the animation up the top. I think it looks pretty cool. So guys, that's a quick look at this particular watch, the Casio W-729. I hope you got something out of it. It's an interesting watch. There's not a whole lot of information online about it, but it's a decent size, 40 millimeters in diameter as we saw, and it does have, I think, a 2-year battery and 100 meters of water resistance. So I think this is definitely an outdoors watch. Be great for the sporting person who likes to get out and perhaps go swimming. So there it is, the Casio W729. So thanks guys for watching this video till the end. I've enjoyed having you here, and there are plenty more videos on my channel to have a look at if you'd like to see something else. There's a Casio playlist which I'll put up on the screen now for you to check out. Thank you, and bye for now.